Welcome back, guys. So I don't know if everybody knows this, but Cleetus in Cars is actually coming up May 1st, I believe it is. I do plan on making it down there with the Cabrio VR6 Turbo. We got a lot of work to do to it before we actually get it going. But today I got a few packages in. Push I ordered brakes, piston rings, head gasket, and a couple other things. So we're gonna open everything up and go from there, and we're gonna get to tearing the car apart, getting it ready to go. I got about 6 weeks to the event. I've got to make sure I can make the drive out to Indiana for Cleetus in Cars. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. But first off, tires came in. Toyo Proxies are 888Rs, 245 45 16s. First box, 2 sets of piston rings. I got 2 sets, set of 4, but I got 2 sets just because. That way, if I do end up breaking another one, which I am notorious for it, I will have a spare. And we got another box. Got it here. Alright. Brake pads. I actually ordered all my brakes off of R1 Concepts. R1 Concepts Performance Brakes. So hopefully make this thing stop a little better. I needed brakes for a while, so I'm glad I actually got those. This one here, pretty sure this is my rotors. Alright, that boy up. And there we go. This is my rotors. I didn't go nothing too fancy. I just need to make sure this thing will stop. But we went with a slotted rotor. Nothing fancy, like I said. Just to make sure I can stop this thing. I've always had a hard time with brakes. I go through them like no tomorrow. Eventually I will upgrade the calipers, but there's no need to upgrade those right now. So, thanks to R1 Concepts for getting these to me. Actually pretty quick. So, but we also did get the head gasket. I ordered the head gasket as well. I'll be doing the pulling the head. We're going to be doing the valve seals, which are on their way. They haven't came in yet. Those are from ECS Tuning. We had an issue with getting them added to my order, so they came out a little later. Helped me out with shipping for a $12 order. So those should be here Friday. So once those get here, I'll be tearing into the Cabrio and getting that apart. So that way I can get the head off of it, do the piston rings, pull everything out of that, put that all back together, get the head, put it on my bench so I can get pulling the valve seals out. We're actually going to lap the valves while we got it all out. We're going to clean up the valves, clean up everything there, put the head gasket on it, head spacer, put it all back together, and I should be good to go. New tires will be on along with the new brakes before this thing takes off. I'll probably have a couple weeks prior to be able to test it, make sure everything's going to be alright. Most likely we'll be turning the boost up just a little bit Right now it's sitting at 15. Probably gonna boost it up to about 20 pounds and just run it for the weekend and see how it goes. But that's all I got for the parts as of right now. It actually looks pretty decent as well, so not too shabby. But I will clean up, as you can tell. I don't know if you see it, but the valves are a little dirty. So we will clean it all up, lap the valves a little bit, and get it ready to go again. But overall, not too bad. So I will, next is piston rings. We're gonna pull the rings out and then do the rod bearings. We're gonna check everything down there, make sure everything's good. But overall, not too shabby. Over 160, 170, I'm gonna go ahead and say almost 200,000 miles on this thing, and it's still holding up. So we're gonna keep going and get this thing tore apart. And just like that, we go from this. So noticed a problem here. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but you got a little crack right there. But yeah, we got the 045 on the top, and I think it's like 049 on the bottom. Or no, the opposite. It was 049 on top, 045 on bottom. Just to open it up a little bit, because I've been having a problem with breaking the ring lands a lot. So I've kind of gradually just been opening the ring gap more and more as I go, just to see how everything performs. Car's only on a chip tune, so it's not, you know, crazy boost, but 20 pounds of boost is a little much for the chip tune, but I should be okay, and I should be breaking ring lands as much as I am. So we're going to go with what we have set up now. We're actually going to drop all these back in. I had to order new rod bearings. They were back ordered, and they actually just got them back in stock, so I ordered them. I'm just going to wait on those, but I am going to put the pistons in and have them in the block. That way, all I got to do is put the bearings in, and that'd be golden. But as of right now, nothing really looks bad. Block looks good. As for the bearings, say otherwise. They are a little roughed, so definitely gonna replace those. It's definitely time for it. So I'm gonna replace the bearings, the rod bearings. Main bearings good, I checked those. So we're gonna replace rod bearings, wait for those. I'm gonna drop the pistons in, and we're gonna continue doing that and hopefully get that done. So all I gotta do is rod bearings and then do the headwork. So all the pistons are in. I had to put the oil pan on, wait for the rod bearings. I think I'm actually gonna wrap it up for there, but once more parts come in I can get to it. But we do have the valve seals for the head, which we're actually going to turn around, and I'm going to lap the valves on that, get that squared away. Once that's done, I got all week to do that. Rod bearings should be here a couple days. It gives me some time to get some stuff done other than the motor itself. I still got to do the tires. I got to clean off the head spacer. I still got to do the brakes and the wiring harness for the fuel pump, the inline fuel pump. I'm probably gonna do a couple more little things. My turbo's a little janky looking, paint's peeling, so I think I'm gonna paint that. I actually got pink paint, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just scuff it up, paint it, call it a day, make it look pretty. Not gonna hurt anything. Brakes, old rotors, wore out. Pretty bad. Wasn't wearing right. Bunch of problems. Pads definitely weren't wearing right. Crappy pads. New upgraded. Nothing crazy. Just something to stop with, because you know, kind of have to stop. But better than nothing. So not too shabby. So we are loaded up. I had to stop, I need some parts, but we got tires, wheels loaded up. We're gonna go and get them mounted and balanced. all done.
You left everything open.
Oh yeah. Thanks to Luke. Get them all mounted and balanced. Luke, I'll drop that Instagram.
At Fancy Stancy STI.
Come on.
It's fancy, it's Stancy.
Stancy.
LMS Automotive. Bring me your wheels, your tires. You find them eBay, wish.com, behind your uncle's shed. I don't care if they're rubber and they roll, we'll put them on and get you on your way. Unless you're Jody.
You heard him. So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Keep an eye out. I will be posting another one real soon. Be part 2 of getting the cabrio done for Cleetus and Cars. We got a few people going. Pretty sure I'll get enough footage of the trip down there while we're down there. All sorts of stuff. So keep an eye out, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted for anything new coming up. And definitely, for sure, gonna have the Rapid going. It's gonna take some time, but I'll get to it. Don't you guys worry.
Thank you.